on the Button by Casey. It's not necessarily a play like a lot of people would make, even in cash games, or like I don't see a lot of people making it. I think a trap a lot of people would fall into in this spot is just flatting with king queen. Like, oh, you want to play the hand, you're on the button,
and it's the same thing. Like for me, it's kind of like the queen jack kind of hand.
I think Casey understands the value of that.
I would have liked some pushback because Casey's 3-betting all the time. But then again, now Hurricane Cat can stay in, and this is a beautiful flop for Hurricane Cat. I think they're both gonna. This is pretty standard. They're both gonna check to her, and I don't know if she's gonna c-bet her entire range. Yeah, she's c-betting. It looks like a huge overpair.
Oh yeah.
I think Ace King folds here, but 10s are going to have a very difficult decision. Because, like, within Poker Mama's range here...
200, I like it.
Within Poker Mama's range here is like an Ace King, Ace Queen, Kings, Queens, Aces, Jacks. I think she does this with all of those hands. I think if you're beating most of her range, you can... I think you just have to shove here if you're going to play. You can't just call.
Well, at this stage, it looks like Casey's got 300 behind.
Yeah.
Unless there's another stack in there. I think maybe like 330. And that, so if that's the case, then yeah, if you're going to play beyond this, you're not really playing for less than 300 more.
AC Toolers, you're wrong. Look at this action post-flop. It is aggressive. I think that you kind of just gotta let the F it button go. It looks, in her defense, if she folds this, it looks so like queens, kings, aces.
True, yeah.
But she's been 3-betting so often. It's easy to do it when you can see the cards. It's easy to say it, but I would just be like, okay, I've only got 300 something behind. Like, okay, I'm all in.
Casey's never gonna fold, and because she's only got 120 more.
Yeah.
If she shoves all in, so you're basically making the decision for your 320, or was that 360?
This is exactly what I did to Casey, and Casey folded the better hand when her and I were playing against each other. I mean, it's a tough spot, and it's a good flop for 10s.
315 left. What's up, Sean? Justin's good friend. I actually didn't realize I wasn't following you on Twitter already today, so I followed you on Twitter.
7-8 on tilt. I agree with you. Put it in and rebuy if you are beat. Yeah, because it just. I think like if you feel you're beating most of her range, I think it's a shove. Like she does have Ace Jack, Ace Queen, Ace King in her range. She does that same thing with all those cards.
True.
Not just big.
She is.
Now they're talking.
I'm agreeing.
Oh, okay.
I know that you said that.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we're not married.
Yeah. Not yet, at least, right?
I don't like just a call here. You can't call.
Well, I mean, you know you're not folding, so it's like you're shoving, calling. It's just like
it's kind of the same because on the turn it's going all in.
I suppose. So if you just call, I mean, it's not like the worst. I don't think.
So Jose Campos says something good. Like that's the board she wanted if she got it in pre-flop with 10-10. Yeah. Like I think what better board do you need?
Yeah, but this is one thing Casey knows too, that nobody likes losing. Nobody, right?
I don't know. I seem to like it a lot because I do it all the time.
Fair enough. But that's a part of the decision. She calls.
No, she went
all in. Okay, yeah.
Well
and then
played, Cat.
Casey's in a weird spot because it's only 100 more, and that's why she's looking. She's like, I guess I can just fold.
It's actually like, she's 379, so it's actually 179. I mean, you have to call. If I'm Casey, I call. I was just like, I hate it. But you might bank a king or a queen. Kat, I think, thought through this hand and made the right choice. I really like that she took her time and thought about this and did the right thing. Whether or not she holds up is a different story. A king or queen might come and turn our river, but like she thought about the hand, she deduced the action, and I think she came to the right conclusion. And like, I really like the way she played this hand.
See, the thing I think is interesting though in the cash game is you don't have to go broke, if that makes sense. Like Master C was saying, like you can call and maybe fold 20ths on the turn, and yeah, maybe like pot odds wise in terms of like what you're sacrificing.
Yeah, well, I won't get into like results oriented talk, but I think that this isn't a call. I think like the preferable I think the preferable option is to shove.
Versus calling.
But I understand what you mean.
I just think some people can take that line if they're trying to be. I was talking about this with Casey yesterday. Fun equity. They're having a good time.
Casey knows she got caught, but she has to call. Casey knows her. I think she plays very well. I think she knows she has to call here.
Well, she knows she's not against aces, right?
Yeah.
So she's got to assume that maybe. Well, no. So she's probably not against kings because she didn't get re-raised to pre. Probably not queens.
It's exactly 10s.
So she probably
9s.
can assume she has.
It could also be 8. No, it wouldn't be 8s. She's
wondering if she still has outs. Yeah, like. But she knows she doesn't have a set, right? Yeah, she certainly doesn't have a set. So.
I think like you can narrow her range down to like 9s and 10s and maybe jacks.
Right. Either way, she can feel fairly confident she has 2 overs, which is probably why it's taking her so long to decide.
8-6 shoves a lot faster. Aces would have played out differently pre-flop. Kings and queens. So yeah.
Yeah. So she can feel relatively confident that she's calling with a chance to win the pot. Not an amazing chance, but a chance still. Then is it worth 320 to get back the 200 you already put in, or do you just cut your losses?
No, I call. I call off.
Why would king queen call with king high? Well, just the idea of potentially being priced in.
She's 30% to win the hand. So it's kind of like 2 to 1 almost, a little bit less.
But the odds are there in terms of what she's getting.
The odds are there for her to call.
Which is why you would call Paul Hillard.
I think she's praying right now to 5-bet Jesus to see if 5-bet Jesus wants her to call. Thinking is fine. More camera on her. Jose Campos, let me go make a sandwich real quick. Yeah, she calls.
Yeah.
They can run it up to 3 times.
And that's the other thing too. In a cash game, you can run it more than once.
I would ask to run it 3 times.
Maybe Casey's a one-time kind of girl.